Meanwhile, in Ireland, 10 people are now known to have died after an explosion at a petrol station in the Republic. The victims include 4 men, 3 women, 2 teenagers and a girl of primary school age. A search operation is currently underway at the site of the blast, which happened in County Donegal yesterday afternoon. Our Ireland correspondent Chris Page has more.
A rescue effort has now become a recovery operation, a sad sign that the emergency services don't expect to find anyone else alive. Blown out walls, a crumpled roof and tons of rubble showed this was a lethal explosion. The blast triggered a wave of devastation and desperation. Local people hurried to what was left of the petrol station to see who amongst their friends and relatives may have been caught up in the incident. There were several flats above the garage shop which largely collapsed. Farmers brought tractors and diggers to start removing the debris. A Coast Guard helicopter arrived to help to airlift the injured to hospital. Paramedics and firefighters from Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic searched through the remains of the building. At times they asked for complete silence so they could hear if anyone was calling out. Creesla is a small village with about 400 residents. Never would the community have imagined facing such horror. This morning at church, there was a raw sense of disbelief.
I was in the house at the time, and my house is only about 150 yards from the town, and I heard an explosion about 3:30. And instantly I knew it was something, you know. The bang, it sounded like a bomb going off, you know. So, yeah, I knew there was something tragic happened.
The leader of the Irish government, the Taoiseach Micheál Martin, said this was the darkest of days for the entire country.
I think the entire nation is shocked at what has happened. It's an unspeakable tragedy. It's very, very difficult to comprehend that as people go about their daily lives, something like this could happen in the middle of the day.
The singer Brian McFadden is from Creesla. He said his heart was broken by the news. The cause of the explosion is being investigated. It's thought it may have been a gas leak. Chris Page, BBC News in County Donegal.